Action now with the Gixxer Cup bikes lining up. We got Shane Miller on pole position. They had a bit of a qualifying session before lunch. Luca Durning there in second. Caleb Gilmore, that rounds off the top three podium sort of sitters in the qualifying. Justin Maunder there in fourth place on the front row. Lucy Dowman, Sarah Humphrey, Eve Scrivener and Corey Field, and then Emma Dowman at the tail end. So they're off on the way here, and expect some tight racing, particularly out the front. The qualifying times 1:38.4, 1:39.015, 1:39.075. So very little difference between first and second spot, and even tighter between second and third spot. So into Toyota turn one. I think this is, yes indeed, I look at my timing screen, courtesy of Tim Gibbs timing, and it is indeed a 5-lap race. So out in the front there, the numbers are well presented at the moment. I think there's 27 there. I tried to look at the screen to confirm the numbers, but no, actually no, I think that was 17. Justin Maunder there, and he's out in the front, but he's about to get nipped up. No, takes a long line round that hairpin and makes it work. So they go down the centre straight. A bit of a change coming up for second and third. This is where slipstream is also important. Bike tucks in behind. They're very, very evenly matched. All run the meet speeds. Stainless steel exhaust made up in Hara. When the concept of the Gixxer came to New Zealand, they needed to get an aftermarket exhaust system there, make it breathe a bit better and more durable in a crash, etc. And they went to Mead Speed and made up a system, and that's the one that saves people going and spending $800,000-900,000 on a Yoshimura or a Akrapovic or something like that, and trying to get the best system for the thing. And to get that extra half horsepower, it sort of unevens the playing field. But tight racing out there in the front. We've got three going around that big Go Media sweeper coming onto the front straight, and along the front straight with the fourth rider there tucked in behind. This will be Miller, Gilmore, Durning and Maunder, but not necessarily in that order. Look at this, we've got about a less than 0.1 of a second between first and second. So you go across the start finish line. In fact, that's 0.052, so half of what I estimated, and 0.4 back to the next bike, which is Luca Durning, in the third position. I recognise a lot of these names from the New Zealand Superbike Championship. Shane Miller, Caleb Gilmore, Luca Durning, Justin Maunder, Lucy Dowman, Sarah Humphrey. They're all names I recognise from following the Suzuki Series, now the Suzuki International Series, and the New Zealand Superbike Championship. So we had Shane Miller go through in pole position there. On the lap last time round, and he's changed positions with Caleb Gilmore, but as they do that, there might have been a change position in their hairpin, and that third place rider there, Luca Durning with a red helmet, is right up there. The two lead bikes go. New lap record set. I'm just getting...
This one was 17. You're coming up there now.
All right, we're looking out for a new lap record. It's a 1:44.356. We've now got a 1:43.614. So Shane Miller, not the new lap record holder. In fact, it was 1:43.486 by Caleb Gilmore. So official timing, official track measurements here done. And look at the speed differences down that back straight there. I think that was Luca Durning with the red helmet was in the lead there, but gets gobbled up by Miller and Gilmore on 20 and 27. Luca Durning running the number 21. And following in close behind is Justin Maunder somewhere along the line. I can't figure out who's who yet. I should actually get an idea on them coming across the start-finish line. That is bike number 20, 27, and 21, and 17. So 20, Luca Durning now the fastest man on the track, and a new lap record at a 1:39.156. So that's impressive, because we come here, that's 5 seconds off the lap record. So something going on in the Gixxer Cups. I suspect what it is the lap record we've got is actually a 17 lap record, but I'm sure it would have been broken at the Suzuki Series last year. Different timing team there. But the bikes haven't changed since 2017, but what has changed is possibly wind. If you get a bit of wind, because these are small 150cc bikes, that can affect it. But look at that battle going on in and out of the hairpin. The lead changing 3 times there in a matter of about 300 metres, and Luca Durning, the fastest man on the track, hugging in there, and only about less than 2 bike lengths behind second place. There's maybe 4 bike lengths between first and second, and 2 bike lengths back to third. We go back to fourth place, which is Justin Maunder, and he's probably 15 to 20 GSX 150 bike lengths in behind as they go in and out of Higgins. Looking at the tail end of the field, right at the tail end, Corey Field Ahead of him is Emma Dowman, and then Eve Scrivener, a newcomer to the sport, and Sarah Humphrey, Lucy Dowman. I'm reading off it backwards. So we go to 5th, Dowman, Humphrey, Scrivener, Emma Dowman, and Corey Field. That rounds up the 9 Suzuki Gixxer 150 bikes here. Look at them coming round this Go Media sweeper, coming onto the front straight, and very, very hard to pick out. There's even 3 bikes there. What are we going to get? We got 0.2 of a second between first and second. Here we're going to go. We're going to have less, and in fact, we're going to go back to about 10 thousandths of a second between the first 3 bikes. 25 thousandths between first and second, and 8 thousandths down to third. So and Durning moves up, and another lap record 38.858. So 25 thousandths of a second and 0.8 of a second. This could be something to do with transponder positioning. So where I was sitting there, I'm sure they looked a bit tighter. The positioning of the transponder can certainly, like you're looking at half a wheel is maybe 8 to 10 thousandths of a second. If you've got your transponder on the wrong place of the bike, you're not gaining full advantage. Some people put it on the fork leg, some on the triple clamp, some up on the frame. Some even will carry them in their boots, or particularly usually when they put them in their boots or something like that, it's a result of them doing multiple classes, but none of these riders out there doing multiple classes. Luca Durning winds it up down the centre straight. There's just a wheel between first and second, but that bike in the front, which is probably Caleb Gilmore, has just got a little bit of an edge on speed, and I'm only talking about another half a bike length it gains along that centre straight. So Durning had the edge there, rolling up there. We'll see them down the back straight. Now, remember 2-3 laps ago, it was Durning that was, his speed was not up to play down the back straight, but certainly holding his own. In fact, increasing it. He's using the slipstreaming. Is he going to outbrake into that Go Media sweeper there here at Circuit Chris Amon? At the Manfeild circuit, no, he tucks in behind, and tell you who's coming to play is Justin Maunder. Was a distant 4th for a long, long time, but he's closing in on this group. So the white flag comes out. It is the final lap of the first race for the Gixxer Club here at the 2000 Minimoto contest, and it is Miller, Durning, Gilmore. Miller, Durning, Gilmore with, and now Justin Maunder right up on the back of that pack. So they change position going into the Toyota corner here. Luca Durning, a 38.858. They've all set their fastest lap records. Well, the top 5 bikes have set their fastest records on the 4th lap. So it's anybody's game at the moment of these top 3. And maybe if something sort of gets a bit of a wiggle up the front end and slows everyone down, we might get Justin Maunder find something to come in through. Justin's riding with the orange and black leathers there in 4th place. Into the hairpin. Almost 3 wide, definitely 2 wide. The longer line on the outside gets a drive for the back straight. He'll need to now tuck in behind. He doesn't do that. I was going to say he needs to tuck in behind and get the slipstream. In the meantime, Durning there, Durning in 3rd place there is playing the slipstream game. Now they go into Higgins, and they're going to be 3 wide going into there. 3 wide. No, they settle into a single file there. Luca Durning, remember, had the slower bike down this back straight about 3 to 4 laps ago, but now he's coming into play and he gets stronger and stronger. He's closing in there on 3rd place. Going to pull up beside the 2nd place rider. Can't quite figure out who that is. I can't see the numbers at that distance. Even if they were 4 foot tall, I still couldn't see that. Or 3 metres, or 1 metre and about 300. So around that big sweeper, and Durning's come in there into 2nd place. Will he hold 2nd place coming down the front straight for the final run of the 5-lap race? And it is going to be number 20, Shane Miller, takes the win there, and another lap record, 38.488. 38.488, so impressive lap time there. Shane Miller takes the win. Luca Durning in 2nd spot. Caleb Gilmore, Justin Maunder there. That's the top 4. Coming through now is the bike number 32, Lucy Dowman from Wanganui there, also swings on a sidecar. And we're going to have a look way over to the back of the track there, and we'll see 2 bikes going down that back straight there. That'll be Sarah Humphrey and Eve Scrivener, and out of Higgins is Emma Dowman and Corey Field. So the wind down lap, and what electric racing that's been. Kids out there, all you people out there on the Minimoto bikes, you can all do this. It's not expensive sport to get into. You can all get out there and have a play on the Gixxer Cups, and it's serious stuff. They've been running for 2 seasons in New Zealand, and this is the 3rd season. And right, we got better write down that one. 38.488, Shane Miller, new lap record. impressive stuff as who's gone across? Eve Scrivener from Taupo's gone across the start-finish straight, and coming in now, I think it's like number 11, Corey Field gets ahead of Emma Dowman. So Gixxer Cup's all beautifully presented. $7,100 prize money at the Suzuki Series. $7,100 prize money. They'll be running here at Manfeild for the second round for 2 days, Taupo for 2 days early in December or mid-December, and the final round at the cemetery circuit. Okay, folks, thanks for that. Cheers. Music time.